Are you a leader who's been impacted by the Great Resignation? Maybe you're someone that's been looking for just the perfect candidate for months but can't seem to find them. Today on the Scaling Method Academy, we're going to talk about 5 ways to make your company more attractive to good people. If you don't know me, my name is Don Davis. I'm a consultant in life sciences. I help companies that are scaling manage complexity and increase performance. Today on the Scaling Academy, 5 ways to make your company more attractive to good people. I thought I'd start this episode with a bit of a personal story. So I've heard from quite a few hiring managers that it's really hard right now to find good people for their open positions. I've also had people that would be great candidates struggling to find just the right position. As someone who's an executive coach, I feel like I sit in this intersection where I see kind of both sides of this issue. And so I thought that I would just use that as an opportunity to create this video and maybe talk about some of the opportunities that I feel like organizations have in really attracting the right candidate. Let's sort of talk about why we're in this current situation. With COVID, it caused the Great Resignation, which many people have characterized where up to 40% of the workforce decided that they were going to look for new opportunities. Why is this happening? As many people were sent home during the pandemic, the number one thing that people seem to sort of come back to is life is just too short. Life's too short to spend your life working for a company and collecting a paycheck that you're not passionate about. And so with that, they wanted to change. Number 2, underpaid. So as people started to look at what they were doing and collecting a paycheck, they honestly started to look around and took a look at things like freelancing or other ways to make an income. And a lot of people found that, hey, I can not only make enough money to meet my needs, but I can also do it in less time. And so with that, they decided to make a shift because of that reason. Number 3, underappreciated. Some people, even prior to the pandemic, didn't feel as if their work was appreciated in the companies that they work for. And being remote doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be appreciated even more. It's even harder for leaders to see the work that people are putting in. And so it was important for people to be recognized for the work that they're doing. And so that underappreciation led them to start to search for an opportunity as well. Number 4, underdeveloped. A lot of individuals felt underdeveloped even prior to the pandemic, but once the pandemic happened, remote training in some instances wasn't even available. And so in that case, that just led to a greater need to search opportunities that would actually extend their capabilities and make them feel as if they were being invested in and developed. Number 5, bad bosses. This one sort of carries through all of the items that we've covered previously, but it is the number one reason why most people leave their job. It's because of a bad boss. Any one of the components that we've talked about previously actually could be a contributor to the leader just not investing in their people or not appreciating their people. But also at the end of the day, bad bosses are the number one reason why a lot of people just say at the end of the day that they just can't stay with the company that they're currently with. We've covered all the elements with regards to why people leave their jobs, primarily so that you have a foundation to understand exactly what you can do to take steps to prevent that from happening. Starting with an understanding of why people would leave their jobs gives you also an understanding for why people would come to your organization potentially to work, or what could be preventing that from happening. Number 1, take a look at your job descriptions. I'm honestly a little bit surprised whenever I pull up job descriptions with people I'm mentoring or coaching to try and look at job descriptions and opportunities that they should be seeking based on their skill set. These are honestly good people that are trying to find just the right job that fits them, but also fits sort of the things that they have in the back of their mind that they're going to be invested in and developed once they're at the company. Oftentimes, job descriptions are based on templates and they're generic. They honestly don't really tell a candidate exactly why they should passionately be looking out for your specific job in the marketplace. Even if you had just the right candidate, they might overlook you if the words on the page don't specifically call out why they should be passionate about you or your company. Number 2, develop a job marketing plan. If you've ever worked with an executive recruiter, one of the first things that they do is ask you to describe the company. Why should people be passionate about coming to work at this specific company in the marketplace? Additionally, they'll ask things like, why should people come work for you? What are some of the key reasons why they should take the particular job that you have? Developing a job marketing plan actually will help somebody better understand exactly why they should come and work for your company and be passionate about it. Number 3, evaluate how you treat people today. Are you a leader who engages with your employees professionally and personally to understand them as a whole person today? If so, you're probably attracting good talent inside of your company just based on what people see. In addition to that, though, it gives you some opportunity to better understand and explain to people how they'll be treated professionally and personally whenever they consider an opportunity on your team. Number 4, look at your company's reputation online. There's a really good opportunity to go understand exactly what the outside world sees whenever they look up your company's reputation online. By understanding this, you'll not only understand the pluses and the great things that are being said about your company, you'll also see some of the derogatory things that are being said about your company. With that, you'll be able to address candidates' concerns up front as you're having conversations and through the interview process. Number 5, be able to tie what your company does to support the greater good. Oftentimes, we can work for great companies that actually are doing tremendous things that support healthcare or patient care, and we should be able to tell that story to people that are potential candidates so that they can get excited about it as well. I also wrote a blog post that goes along with this video that you can find on my website. The link for that post will be in the description for this video. I hope that this video has been helpful. If it has, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments. Thank you.